got it. We're gonna record this this short introduction on how the platform should be used, and so that you all understand and can make the best benefit of Census of South America 2nd edition. I'm Bram Evers. Most of you probably know me. We're the inventors of Census of South America, and I'm going to help you through the different stages now. So this is the censusofsouthamerica.com website, where you have several tabs, where you have one tab is called Login. If you go to the login site, you'll be redirected directly to the platform, where you have to register with your email and your password that you've actually chosen yourself. In case you do not remember your password, there's a reset password. It will be sent to your email. You can actually enter normally. Once you've entered, you actually get to the platform, which is here, and you'll see that there's, first of all, a time zone. This is very important, and we have got some questions, as some people are actually traveling during the census show, so they're not really sure where they will be at and how their time zone will be displayed. So it's important to know that this is actually done automatically according to your IP address, where you are at the moment. This is set automatically. If you want to manually change it because you're somewhere else, just go to the button Change and select wherever you are. The complete agenda, the calendar, and all your meetings will be changed to the new time zone that you've actually selected. If you're not traveling, just please leave it here, because then it's automatically set to where you are. It's always sensible to just make sure that it's correct. Then we get to the event here. Wait a minute, let me just, one more person in the waiting room. Then we get to the My Events site. My Event is the most important page of the program, because here you have all my meetings and my itinerary. We'll get to that later on. We will first show you that it's very important to get your profile up there, get it complete, because your profile means what people will see and therefore want to have a meeting, or you would like to ask for a meeting to a buyer or a supplier. Here you have a picture profile. That's actually me. It's not the best picture of me, but anyway, it's a picture. And we have an organization description on your company, who you are, what you do, a personal profile. It's always a bit nice to know a bit more about the person you're going to meet, your expectations of what your of the attendance. Maybe you want to get more hotels in Peru, or maybe you're looking for Galapagos vessels, or maybe you want to expand towards Brazil or Argentina or whatever. Put that here so that all our suppliers also know what you're after and what you're looking for. Now, it's important to actually categorize your own company as what you are. Are you an airline? Are you a tour operator? Are you a travel agency? Are you an accommodation? This is different for both suppliers and buyers. So this is actually created so that the buyers can see what we are as suppliers, and the suppliers can see what the buyers actually are. Are they a tour operator, a wholesaler, a travel agent, an individual travel agent, part of a host agency, etc. So that's what people will see once they start doing all their meetings. So please fill in this profile. It's not that large. It's not taking you a lot of time. You know your company better than anybody else, so you know what to put in there. Then after you've actually completed your profile, go to the availability tab. This is another thing that's very, very important to do, because here you will just make sure that you want to work on the times and the hours you have the time to get a meeting with any of us. So you have a button which is quite easy. it says here to block all the nighttime time slots between 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. Automatically click here. And if you click here, definitely here down, you will have those time slots already set on closed. If you want to do it manually, you can actually do it manually. And that's here, just block it as you'd like. Those times are all in your time zone. So you know that I will be working as of 6:30 in the morning. And then you open them or you close them according to your own agendas. If you have a meeting on a day and you already know that that meeting is confirmed, you can block an hour, you can block an hour and a half for your lunches. If you just want to work half days, whatever it is, just block them here in this session. If you don't block them, you have a problem that you will be assigned meetings on very unorthodox times, and we don't want that to happen. So the availability tab is very important to do first. Then, third in list is the program. We have, and we are still working on a program for you, which is very inspirational and very nice, and we really recommend everybody, both buyers as providers, to subscribe on all these sessions. We have a session on keto here, for instance. We have a session on a pisco sour, like this is like a workshop on how to make and create your own pisco sour from Peru. We have some Aqua Air and Aqua Mare here, the new Galapagos vessel in Galapagos, the Galapagos vessel in Galapagos, the new luxury vessel in Galapagos by Aqua Expeditions. We have a bit of Bolivia, which of course is definitely a must visit, as that's one of those destinations that's coming up. And then of course, please be with me on the opening and closing sessions. So here you can actually choose whether you would go into with the Jungle Expedition. So I just click on it, and then it will automatically be in my agenda, in my calendar. Yeah. So all these sessions, save them, and you will have them in your agenda. All these steps you actually have to do before you start requesting meetings. I know everybody is like, oh, I want to see who's there. I want to start requesting meetings. But if you have not checked your program, you might get a meeting on that time slot. And now if you check these boxes, automatically that time slot will be blocked for your session. So it's an intelligent system. It just works, but you need to do things in a certain way. Then once you have this all done, you go to your request meetings, and this is where you will see who is there with us. For buyers, you'll see all the suppliers, and for suppliers, you'll see all the buyers. There's this very easy way to filter companies, to filter agencies. What are you looking for as a supplier? Are you looking for travel agencies? Are you looking for tour operators? Or maybe a country? Let's say I want to know who's there out of Belgium, which is a very small market, but let's see if we have somebody from Belgium. And ta-da, we have 4 very great, beautiful operators out of Belgium. So you can actually confirm them a meeting, or you can ask for a meeting. Let me just get back to Annie. So here you have all the complete list. There are several pages of buyers in this way, because I'm logged in as a supplier. At the moment, everybody has already been asked for a meeting. Let me see if there's one. So here, for instance, in Continental Journeys, you can actually open this one here, and then you have a description on who he is, what he does. There's the website, so you can check whether they already have something, what might be interesting for you to talk about, and then you decide to request a meeting. Once you request a meeting, you get this little box. You can type in, "Hi, Matthew. I'd like to meet and show you my fabulous hotel," whatever, cruise, etc. and then you send the request. This is very interesting for those suppliers, as this will also be saved and this will come back on your agenda. So it also helps you as a little hint, like why I wanted you to meet with Matthew from Continental Journeys. And then you don't have to go back to all your notes, but it's here already. So it will help you once you get to the meeting, like, okay, with Matthew, I had to talk about this, or I had to talk about that, because on his website, it wasn't there. So that's very important. If you have all these meetings, you can ask for. There will be an automated email sent out to each and every person you're sending a request to, and then they can actually accept or decline. So it comes into your My Events page, and here you have your complete My Meetings. So at the moment here you can see that I have 15 meetings already confirmed. You have them all here. You can still see, for instance, why I would like to meet, right? Or why the other person, if they asked you, would like to meet. I would like to get to know your 6 Andean countries. Okay, fantastic. So we're gonna talk about all those things. So that's very important to understand this little thingy here. Now, if you have any outstanding, like a response required, that's what when you get an inquiry for a meeting. So in this case, One DMC World wants to meet with me. So I can still see who is One DMC World, what do they do, what are they after, is it something that I need, if it's something that I won't need. If I don't need to really meet with them, I can decline. And please don't feel bad to decline any meeting. You can hear text to people like, sorry, I'm not available, for instance, but please send me more information, and you put your email address. Yeah, it's very important to send an email address here if you really want more information about a supplier, a product that unfortunately you won't be able to meet as a buyer. So put your email, ask for more information, and the supplier will get back to you, because they will get an email with your message. If you don't put in your email address, it's going to be hard, because they won't get your email address if you decline a meeting due to the GDPR's regulations, of course. Now, if you want to confirm, you go to this green button, and you'll see automatically all the times that both of you are available. Yeah, according to your availability schedule that we've just seen, and also according to your already confirmed meetings. So here you just click on whatever time you'd like to meet with them, let's say 8, and then it's in the agenda. There is an email being sent out to the person that requested a meeting with us, confirming the meeting, and it's in here as well on our agenda. Okay, so now if you say, oh no, I did something wrong, I cannot really meet you on this time, you go to the same little arrow and you can reschedule the meeting or cancel the meeting. So this is very important to understand, that you can do both, canceling or rescheduling. If you want to reschedule, you will just get back to that same option, and there will be the times that both of you are available, and you just choose a new time. And it'll be updated in both your agendas. So it's actually very, very easy, very nicely done. And here in my itinerary, you have a bit more information. So you have your itinerary day by day. You can print your itinerary, you can email the itinerary. Maybe you have somebody else who also wants to join you. That's also possible. You can actually share your link, just this one here, copy paste it, send it to somebody else. They can enter. So you can also split your agenda with one person who is helping you in the mornings, maybe another person in the afternoon, Maybe you want to join the two of you in a meeting, that's also possible. We do recommend not to enter with more than 2 people in one meeting, as it will be a bit of a bombarding there for the other party who's probably with alone, and then all of a sudden you're 4 in a meeting, and that's just an overkill. So we'd say maximum 2 people in a meeting. Now, if you get to the meetings, in the meeting you will be able to share your screen. You're not able to record the meetings, which is also part of the GDPRS regulations, but you will you have the email addresses from everybody as well, so you can do your follow-ups correctly as you have it here. So once you have a confirmation on a meeting, you have the email addresses, and you will be able to send them all follow-up messages, etc., that's needed after your meeting. Then we have a frequently asked question page. Here it's actually easy as well. If you have any question or any doubt about something, you have a lot of questions here. How do I set my time zone? And there's, of course, the explanation on it. So also, if you still have questions and they might be here, please check this FAQ site first. And if it's not in here, you know where to find us. Your contact details, it's part of your profile. Very important to have all your contact details in here, please. So that's kind of about the system. It's very straightforward. It's proven to work, which is important as well. If there's any other question from anybody, please ask me now. And we did have some questions here as well from others who were unable to be here today. But most of them we've actually already answered completely. I think we've done all of those questions already. Anybody from you guys who are here, do you have any questions about how this all works? No? Super. Then I want to thank you, and please make sure to start sending out your invitations, your request meetings, set your availability, make sure your profile is right, and please, please, please do join us on the program and the sessions that are sponsored and hosted by several of our valued suppliers. Thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to see you all next week at Census.